Hello everyone and welcome back to the ESV TV Korean Weekly Season 3. We're jumping into Game 2 now in this best of 3 between Rain and Apple. Let's jump right in and get this game started. Actually, no, because it's on a new map. Let's check that map out.
Let's do it.
Hell yes. I got to give big props to Aria here because, yesterday we weren't getting people choosing new maps since it's loser picks. But no, Aria picks Frigid Pass as his map to play. I am so excited we get to watch a TVZ on this map again. And just to go over it, here are your 4 spawn points. All spawns are enabled, guys. So it's not even just that, no close air, no close ground. No, all 4 spawns you can spawn anywhere here. Because the map was very specifically balanced to allow that. So if you look at, for example, let's say you're at this main, and you go and take this natural. If your opponent's here, you can still expand away to him, away from him, take that third there instead of taking it here where you'll be like really close to his rush. If he's over here, you can expand in this direction to be still further away. Same thing if he's on cross positions. So the thirds are set up so that you can still take a third in either direction depending on where your opponent spawns. And then, of course, you can take the other one as your natural fourth pretty naturally. So the Zelig Tower, there's only one in the center of the map, but it's extremely important because, as you can see, pretty much all these pathways just lead into this center. So that center control is just really, really important here. The only way past it, I believe, are these destructible rock-blocked paths between these expansions here. So if you want to escape detection from the Zelig Tower, you got to take those out. By the way, the random terrain that is like between these bases, that is impassable. So no, you cannot actually like land units on there and like siege your opponent's main or something like that. So let's jump right in, get this game started. Here it is, guys. Game 2 in this best of 3 between... Oh, where's my scoreboard? Oh, no, they switched positions. Okay, there we go. So it's between Aria here in the 7 o'clock position, representing all generations as their blue Zerg, against his opponent in the 11 o'clock position, Rain as our green Terran, representing FnaticRain call.
Yeah, so this map, I mean, if you read the Team Liquid topic by the, if you go to the customs forum, there's always a thread for map makers when they publish their new maps. And basically what he said about this map is that he was just trying to push the limits of how big you can make a map. And we've kind of seen that before with maps like Terminus and maps, I would say Terminus is probably the best example. And oh my god, we might have to hold that thought because Rain is already sending out an SCV here, and this is a pretty, is he just going to start building barracks in the center of the map? Because you have to account for every single spawn location.
Yeah, it's bizarre. You have to account for every spawn, and if you put it in the middle, the Zelig Tower's there, so if the Zerg happens to go by the Zelig Tower when he's scouting, he'll see your proxy. But he's going to go for it. It's an 11 racks. We'll see the other SCV going out, so it'll be an 11-12 racks most likely, so you can start the next, 11-12 racks, standard proxy 2 racks play. Is Aria going to be prepared for this? It looks like he's actually going to scout on 15. And he's scouting north position first. He's going to see the lack of a barracks, and he should be able to react accordingly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, we'll see. I guess because it's 11-11, and actually I think he did cancel that SCV, so it's not 11-12, it's 11-11. So, I mean, in this situation, you might think, oh, he's just building his barracks, somewhere around his natural, just trying to be annoying, but he should pick up on the fact that there is so few SCVs here and know that there's actually 2 barracks proxied, and there's actually an SCV heading out. Oh, so he's faking that he's going command center first, and so the drone hasn't actually gotten in here.
That is
and you
brutal.
can see here, look at the production count there. There's drones getting built before the spawning pool.
17 food spawning pool we're going to have here. In fact, he still hasn't dropped it. He's so busy microing that drone right now. This pool is going to be so late right now. Oh my god, it finally goes down.
3-minute spawning pool right there.
Yeah, 15 hatch, 18 pool is what we've just seen. I mean, what a great fake by Rain. Like, send the SCV down. He still hasn't figured it out. He's like, oh, are you going to do it now? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. You're making us... What did I do wrong here? And now he's just got to be shaking in his boots.
Yeah, that's a little bit terrifying. Now, Rain does only just now find out, and the map is still pretty ridiculously big, so it's still going to take a while. You see actually now 4 SCVs getting pulled from Rain's base here, so he's not bringing every SCV, but that's certainly enough to make this very, very, very scary.
It looks like just 4 drones going on the natural for Aria right now. He, of course, can't even start a spine yet since that pool's not done. He's got to stop that bunker from being made, but he just can't. 3 Marine spawn. He's pulling basically every single one of his drones. I believe 1 or 2 still mining in the main. He's going to try to go for this engagement, but he really can't do almost anything yet. He needs to start a spine crawler immediately. 10 lings are already on the way.
And that positioning, that is pretty dirty positioning. I don't know. He has to start like 3 spines. I mean, you cannot engage into that. He's trying to start 1. He does cancel that, and I mean, it's just almost like a checkmate position here. I really can't see what he can do.
Yeah, he got, you know, he
Got bamboozled.
Yeah, exactly. He got tricked, man. He made a slight mistake, and you know that's just. I mean, with Rain. Oh, and I didn't upgrade the score either. Yeah, with Rain being up 1-0 right now, it's pretty much standard best of 3 mentality to go for this type of cheese. And unfortunately, Arya just made the wrong decision when he scouted. It was like, oh, okay, it's command center first. Oh, I'm not gonna send my drone up there, and it's a risk because if it is command center first, you want to be able to block it, but if it's not, then you just lose the game. So you know, maybe not worth the reward that the risk was, you know, risking.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see here that Rain is just going to keep on pushing in here. Wants to make sure none of these spine crawlers go up, and that's just intelligent. You know, he doesn't need to kill the natural. He can really just finish the game now. He knows how greedy his opponent was, and Arya is just trying to take gas. You know, probably going to follow this up with some kind of counter bailing bust. He knows the barracks are out in the center of the map, so sometimes that kind of counterattack can work. But, I mean, there's a bunker done on the high ground now. The spawning pool is almost certainly going to die. We'll see the spine trying to burrow, but once again, the drone count is just absolutely abysmal, and this is game over right here.
It is. I mean, the spine goes down. The spawn pool's about to go down as well. He's got a bunker right there, so even if the drones try to engage, he can always fall back to the bunker. So many Marines. No amount of Lings are going to deal with that many Marines anyways. And there it is. GGO gets called out by Arya, and what a sad end to that tournament for Arya. Just kind of...
Yeah, I'm sad. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd get like a ridiculous, too long macro game on this map, but apparently not.
We had the same thing happen. Remember when we like busted out maps like Katrina? It's like every time we bust out a new map, they just want to cheese on it, man. And then they get to know the cheeses, and then we start to see the macro games. So we got to give it some time, unfortunately, while we see strats like this. But I mean, it's like I said, standard best of 3 mentality. You're up 1-0, go for the cheese, go for the win, and if it doesn't work, you still got a 3rd game to fall back on. So well played by Rain. He wins that 2-0, and we're gonna move on to round 2 with our next match after this quick commercial break.